2022 Hyundai Palisade Review. What's new? No major changes for 2022. Base SE trim gets blind spot monitoring as standard. Part of the first Palisade generation introduced for 2020. The Hyundai Palisade is a midsize SUV with 3 rows of seats. This is an ideal configuration for many shoppers since it provides plenty of space for people and luggage without the need to step up to a large SUV or a minivan. The Palisade ranks a very close second to the top-rated Kia Telluride, which should come as no surprise considering they are closely related under the bodywork. Each has its own style, however, with the Palisade taking on a more luxurious vibe. How does the Palisade drive? What the Palisade lacks in all-out performance it more than makes up for with a competent and well-rounded skill set. Accelerating from a standstill to 60 mph takes 7.6 seconds, which is an average time for a 3-row SUV. High-speed passing can be done with confidence. In our emergency braking tests, the Palisade demonstrated strong and predictable braking. In more routine driving, the brake pedal is easy to control for smooth stops. Handling and steering are less of a strong point, but the big Hyundai rarely feels sloppy or out of sorts as you drive around turns. Thanks in part to a smooth shifting 8-speed automatic, the Palisade is a stress-free companion in both city and highway driving. Our verdict: the Hyundai Palisade might be new to the 3-row crossover SUV segment, but it's already one of our top picks. Packed with value, comfort and capability, the Palisade has everything shoppers are looking for. Only the lackluster handling and mediocre fuel economy could be considered demerits, but they are minor ones given this well-rounded SUV. How comfortable is the Palisade? 3-row SUV aren't always hauling around 6 or 7 people, so there's something to be said for having a little peace when it's just you. The Palisade delivers. There's minimal road and wind noise, and the climate control system is quite yet effective. The front seats offer a nice mix of support for cornering and comfort for driving long distances. Just about everybody should like them. The optional second-row captain's chairs are just as good, and they feel better than some front seats in other vehicles. Even the 3rd row is decent and has a nicely contoured seat cushion. How's the tech? The Palisade is equipped with several collision avoidance and mitigation systems, as well as adaptive cruise control that operates down to a stop. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone connectivity is also standard, and numerous USB ports are spread across all 3 rows, although only one can be used for phone connectivity. The wide infotainment screen looks sharp, and it comes with navigation that offers several useful features. Our limited test vehicle also had the head-up display and rear seat intercom features. Both are useful. Sound quality from the upgraded 10-speaker sound system is decent but not outstanding. Another mild disappointment is the optional turn signal camera display in the gauge cluster. It's gimmicky and can be distracting to use. How's the interior? The Hyundai Palisade blurs the lines between near luxury and luxury thanks to a well-appointed and comfortable interior for all its passengers. Though a few of the controls on the center stack are a bit of a reach, everything is laid out well and simple to understand. The driving position offers a commanding view out the front and sides, and the somewhat limited rear visibility can be offset with the optional surround view camera system. Rear passengers will also like the Palisade. The rear doors open wide, and you can easily slide the optional second-row captain's chairs up and out of the way by pushing a button. Once done, there's a clear path to the 3rd-row seat. How's the storage? Trunk space is generous, with 18 cubic feet behind the 3rd row and 87 cubes with both rows folded down. Beyond that, the hatch opening is wide and accommodating. There's also a useful underfloor compartment. The Palisade can tow up to 5,000 pounds when properly equipped, which is average for the class. Small item storage is almost too much of a good thing. A fairly giant center bin with a retractable cover, a second bin on the floor between the front passenger seats, and a traditional center console. Cup holders are retractable but allow for smaller bottles to rattle about. Even the bulkiest car seats fit easily, and the seat anchors are easy to find. Is the Palisade a good value? The Palisade and its corporate sibling, the Kia Telluride, might be the best value in the class. Everything is top-notch, from the driving experience to the interior quality to the standard and optional features. Even the base model seems to give you a bit extra, and in the top trims you get a near luxury experience. Overall, we are very impressed with the quality and feel of the Palisade. You also get Hyundai's excellent 10-year/100,000 mile powertrain warranty and 5-year/unlimited mileage roadside assistance. How's the fuel economy? The EPA estimates an all-wheel drive Palisade gets 21 mpg in combined city/highway driving. We were able to match that with our test vehicle on our real-world 115-mile evaluation route. Some rival SUV offer better fuel economy, but you can run the V6 on regular gas, unlike some rival SUV that require premium unleaded to return their rated power and fuel economy numbers. Wildcard: the Palisade really blurs the lines between a luxury and non-luxury vehicle. Value and quality are everywhere. This Hyundai has a breadth of talents and is sure to find itself near the top of this competitive class for a few years to come. Which Palisade does recommend? The SEL is the sweet spot in the Palisade lineup. It doesn't cost much more than the SE and comes with an impressive number of quality-of-life upgrades such as heated front seats and keyless entry with push-button start. There are also a couple of option packages that allow you to get more features without jumping all the way to the Limited or Calligraphy. Hyundai Palisade models. The 2022 Hyundai Palisade is a 3-row midsize SUV sold in 4 trims: C, Cell, Limited and Calligraphy. All are powered by a 3.8-liter V6, 291 horsepower, 262 lb-ft of torque that is paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Front-wheel drive is standard, and all-wheel drive is an option on all trims.